Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Boss back to gaming.com. In this video, I'll be sharing with you my first impressions of the ASUS VivoBook Pro 14 OLED laptop. Let's begin. OLED, 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 OLED. You've probably heard it so many times before when people talk about models, laptops, or even mobile phones. And discussing the technology will require a video all of its own. You can watch this video explaining OLED from CNET. Now, it is an older video, but nails down the nitty-gritty very precisely. Of course, fast forward 6 years later, and the technology has advanced enough that we see OLED being used in more and more devices, not just televisions. Which leads us to the ASUS VivoBook Pro 14 OLED right here. In 2021, digital content has exploded to the point that all of us are creators. Whether you're on your phone doing TikTok videos or in a studio setup, like this one, your content will most likely be consumed on a visual medium. To not dwell on the topic any further, basically some people want to deliver the best colors possible and some people want to enjoy those colors and content with the best colors possible as well. That is where OLED comes in and why more and more laptop makers are pushing the technology, especially on models aimed at content creators. We talked about ASUS OLED laptops before, particularly ones from the ZenBook lineup, but for those that are mostly aiming for mainstream performance, the VivoBook lineup is a no-muss, no-fuss segment aimed at those that just want the essentials. So without further ado, let's unbox the ASUS VivoBook Pro 14 OLED. Alright, so Editor Mac here doing the unboxing for you. So here we have the packaging for the ASUS VivoBook Pro 14. So it is a standard cardboard box, simple label stickers at the package, but let's check out what's inside. Inside box we have the laptop covered with this protective cover just to avoid scratches. So there is this big label, so we'll check that out in a bit. And opening it up, we have some documentation, some manual, warranty guide, and this little pamphlet here. And then we move on. There is also this envelope of sorts. So this is a special collab. So inside is actually a bunch of stickers, so you can really go crazy, go wild if you want to dress this up. Of course, you can use your own. You really don't have to use this. You can stick it anywhere that you would like. So let's just put all of those to the side. And over here we have the AC power connector right here, and obviously on the other side is the power brick. So this is a standard barrel connector power brick, 120 watts right there. Moving over to the laptop itself, the ASUS VivoBook Pro 14 OLED is a 14-inch laptop. Starting off with the colors, our sample comes in the quiet blue variant, but ASUS also has a cool silver option. The top cover is simple and features an embossed logo featuring the VivoBook brand. Let's get the I/O options out first. On the left, we have a pair of USB Type A ports with indicator lights, and over at the right we have a combo audio jack, a micro SD card reader, a USB Type C port, an HDMI port, plus another USB port and the DC power input. And that leads us to the main draw of the VivoBook Pro 14 OLED, its OLED screen. This laptop features a 2.8K 2880 by 1800 resolution display capable of up to 90 Hz on its pristine OLED panel. As OLED panels go, colors and brightness is immaculate, with ASUS stating that this laptop is capable of 100% PCIE3 color gamut. To put that feature over a bit more, ASUS does get this laptop Pantone validated, which means it adheres to industrial Pantone color standard. A little bit off script here, but I have to set the brightness to 50% because look at this. When I set it to maximum, it goes really overexposed. So what you're seeing right now is 50%. Anyways, I'll be honest with you guys. This is the first time that I'll be doing a review of a VivoBook product from ASUS. We've mostly tackled ASUS ZenBooks, the fusion of style and function, and of course, a ton of ROG and top gaming notebooks. I've always had this mental image of how a VivoBook is like the top gaming to the ZenBooks ROG. While price-wise that may seem true in ASUS's mainline offering, the VivoBook positions itself in a more clear-cut manner versus the gaming lineups. But focusing on what we have right now, I'll do the performance breakdown in my full review of this laptop, which should come up before the year ends. But going with just the specs that we have for the ASUS VivoBook Pro 14 OLED, that we have right here, we have a Ryzen 9 5900HX and a GeForce RTX 3050. We've already seen in the past year that this is a capable combo for content creators. The OLED screen will definitely be a big factor here, not just for colors and vibrance, but also battery life. So please look forward to our battery testing, as OLED does like to sip a bit more power. ASUS goes out their way to really reinforce OLED on this model, but I have to stress that ASUS does have a lot of quality of life improvements that you normally see on higher end models, which have made their way to the VivoBooks lineup. There's the ASUS number pad that sees the trackpad doing double duty as a number pad, as well as a webcam privacy shield and a fingerprint button scanner / power button. We'll definitely cover a lot of content creation in the VivoBook Pro 14 OLED when we review it, but we'll also touch on some gaming in our full review. Subscribe and follow Back to Gaming to stay updated when that video drops. The ASUS VivoBook Pro 14 model that we have right here is the M3401QC model with the Ryzen 9 and the GTX and the RTX 3050, and is available for 74,995 pesos. There are other models out there, so visit your favorite ASUS concept store or authorized dealer or chat me up in Facebook to talk about your options. This has been your boy Boss Mac, backtogaming.com. If you want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to like the video, comment the video, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.